Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Johnson. I am the Director of Elementary Curriculum and Instruction for the Waunakee Community School District. Today, I'd like to provide a brief overview about the virtual learning option that we are providing for our elementary students for the 21-22 school year. The school board approved expanding our virtual learning options for next school year due to any health concerns or lingering kind of COVID-19 related impacts. And this will be available for all of our K-12 students. We will not be offering remote instruction for 4K. We do intend to offer full day, full week in-person instruction next year. This is an option that we will only be providing kind of upon request for those families who feel that due to their situation, a fully remote option would be best. Of course, please note that if the pandemic would evolve in such a way, or if public health would require us to shift to remote instruction, we would absolutely be prepared to do that. This is just a standalone, fully remote option for next school year. So if you had an elementary student in our school district this year, you're familiar with our current remote model. For that model, we had a Waunakee teacher delivering our Waunakee curriculum. We had live or synchronous whole group lessons, small group lessons, and then we also had some asynchronous or not live activities using Seesaw for our younger students and Google Classroom for our intermediate students. Based on 2 family surveys that we did this winter and spring, we do not believe that there is enough interest to provide remote instruction using that same model for next school year. We would need approximately 15 students per grade level to allocate a district teacher to that model, and our initial survey numbers were far below that threshold. So because our initial interest has been low, our plan for elementary students then is to purchase online classes from the Wisconsin eSchool Network, of which we are a member. And this is the model that we've used in the past for our secondary students. So Wisconsin eSchool Network, or sometimes you'll see it as WEN or WEN, is a nonprofit collective that Waunakee is a member of, and they provide different courses for us using network teachers or our own teachers. And the elementary courses available are designed by the Florida Virtual School. Sometimes you'll see that abbreviated as FLVS. So the FLVS courses are fully online, asynchronous, kind of self-paced, where students would work through online modules for each subject independently. So you can see a screenshot there of a language arts lesson for kindergarten. That kind of shows those folders of different modules that you'd work through. If you've taken an online class in the past as an adult, you might be kind of familiar with that module approach. We would have a Waunakee teacher who would kind of be your point person for that, who would be doing the grading of the assignments and providing feedback. But by and large, this would not be live instruction as we had this year. It would be this fully online asynchronous model. So I have a couple of screenshots just so you can kind of get a sense of what this looks like. So this is an example of a 4th grade English language arts. Here is a kindergarten math lesson. You can see they have some activities and then the what will I learn in this lesson kind of objectives. This is an example of 4th grade physical education example. There are core classes and then also the kind of what we might call the specials or related art classes are also available in online format. And then here's an example of a 1st grade art lesson and all the objectives for that. If you would like to dig in a little bit and see some of those sample lessons, the Florida Virtual School does have a website. If you scroll down to this page here, this elementary page, you can click on those circles and see a couple more examples and dig into it a little deeper to get an idea about what the modules look like. So, parent engagement is really key for elementary online learning. Students will definitely need a caregiver to supervise or facilitate the online learning. So, the courses, as I said, are kind of fully online, fully asynchronous, where students would work through the modules and would really need active adult support. So, we would need families to commit to the online option for an entire semester. The courses are available to purchase on a semester wide basis. So families could participate for one semester or for the entire year. It's really important, as I was just talking about, that families understand kind of the hands on approach that families will need to take, either a parent or a caregiver, grandparent, another adult who will need to be there to kind of actively support students' online learning. In order for us to kind of purchase these classes, arrange for our teachers, we need families to commit to the first semester by June 1st. In the email, there should be a link to a survey, and please complete that by June 1st to reserve your spot. Then I can reach out to you and get some more information, and I'll confirm that placement by mid-June. So there's a real brief overview of the Florida online classes that we will be using for our fully remote model this year. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Email is the best way for an initial contact, and then I'd be happy to set up a time to chat with you on the phone. So my email there is on the screen again. My name is Amy Johnson. I'm Director of Elementary Curriculum and Instruction. Thanks so much for your time.